Last day in Germany and it's raining. I hoped I was going to find some additional time to do what I've been wanting to do for a long time, which is this video. I just wanted to point out to you some of the things that I saw here, especially when it comes to real estate, which is interesting to me, especially now that I am in the industry and I come back to Germany, to my hometown, and I see things in a little different light. So one of the things that I have noticed, I've always noticed, first of all, you have stucco, all kinds of colors, stucco, pretty much nothing else. Now the roof shingles are different, clay, metal, concrete, but otherwise the house exteriors are all stucco. So these homes here are from the 50s and 60s. This is where I pretty much grew up. It's really good to be back. And the way they're all built, so if you have houses from the 50s and 60s, they have a really long lot. The front's not very wide. You have an additional gate or a large door, and in the back there used to be the stables for the pigs, for the horses, for the chickens, and so on. That just belonged to every house, and that really hasn't changed. So you have this huge courtyard. Of course, now it's being used for parking. Some actually built another home in the back of the house to make some extra money and rent it out. So this is my uncle's neighbor, and most of the homes have their stables removed. They kept some of it here, and yeah, they park their cars there, but they also have their yards and their gardens. So this is an older lady that lives there, and here, let me show you what these guys did. So the old house is up front and a new house is in the back. I mean, and you have 6 families living in there, which can be, you know, really great additional income. The other thing that I really like here are actually those shutters. So these are brown. Usually you see them in gray, and when a house is built, those are, you know, built into the side of the house on top of the window. Whereas in the United States, if you wanted those, you needed to attach them to the outside. All the homes are built with real brick. So it works out a little differently, but you know, it's protective. It makes your room pretty much blacked out, which is really nice, and it's protective. You know, I mean, you don't see almost anywhere, you know, metal protections on the windows. We have a few. Actually, my uncle is one of them, but I don't know how he has them. I guess it's more decorative. This is my uncle's house. This is used to be my grandparents' house. Yeah, it's definitely good to be back, but it's also really fun. When I was little, I used to have to climb up on this ledge here in order to reach the window, out of which my grandparents would always pass the key so that I could get into the door, the front door, which I used to play here. This is an additional unit, but he's not renting it out because he found out he has to pay much more taxes than it's worth. Here was the entrance to the toilet, and the toilet used to be a pit toilet. Remember that vividly. We used to have a tenant in there, an old lady who worked in the red light district. Oh my gosh, yes, she was the lady of that establishment. Yes. So, and we have two garages here. Yeah, and he has his little, you know, here's his kingdom. He loves his palm tree. Actually, I will tell you, I have never been so aware of all the palm trees in Karlsruhe as I have now. I used to play back here. We used to have chickens next door. They now, again, they build another unit. They used to have chickens in there until just the last few years. I used to play with the chickens. Good times, good times. And now we're heading back out. Oh, see, here's another palm tree. We're heading back out today, going home. You know, it's always nice to come here, but it's also nice to go back.